Let me tell you about my family.
Hey, here we go, now it's that time again. Let's take a look and see what's happening. Roller coaster ride, but no surprise. It's life with Louie, Louie, Louie. Life with Louie, Louie, Louie. It's life with likable, lovable, completely huggable. It's life with Louie.
Okay, class. Train A and Train B leave the station 2 hours apart. Train A travels at 30 miles per hour and
A person's whole life can be defined by a single formative experience. Years later, some people pay professionals to help them remember that experience.
Any volunteers, class? Anyone? Louie, why don't you come up to the board and help me out?
Not me. I'd give my life savings to anyone who could help me forget.
Louie, you loser!
Hey, what's so funny?
I see London, I see France, I see Louie's underwear. I mean, underpants.
Don't take it so hard, Louie. It wasn't nearly as bad as the time you spit up all over the board in Latin class. Remember? Amo, amas, amas.
Doesn't matter what I do. Every time I stand in front of the class, I get laughed at.
Well, cheer up, Louie. Your day can only get better from here. See you later.
Hey, there's no place like home, eh? Look at this town. There's nowhere like it on earth. Good thing, too. Can you imagine 2 dumps like this?
Hey, I live here.
Hey, it's a joke, kid. How about a little brum-pump, huh?
A little what?
A little brum-pump.
Oh, there's a men's room in there.
No, not that kind of brum-pump. Look, I tell you a joke, you give me a brum-pump. Look, I'll give you an example. This town is so small that if the dog dies, they gotta close the zoo.
Boom, boom.
Hey, kid, you live around here?
Maybe.
Hey, do you know where I can find a woman named Ora Sherman? Now, this woman, she was quite a... you know what I mean? Really, yeah. She always gave you a quite a ring-a-ding-jing-jing-jing-jing-jing. You know what I mean?
I have no idea what you're talking about. And the only Ora I know is Ora Anderson, my mother.
Your mother? She got married? I don't know how I missed it. Wait a minute. You got her papers.
What's this?
Pass this to my show tonight. Come on by and... Oh, by the way, bring your mother.
All right, I'll try. Hey, what's your name?
What's my name? What, is that a joke? That's me, Marty Kazoo.
Gesundheit.
Bada-boom boom.
Marty Kazoo? No, doesn't ring any bells.
Mom, the orange juice goes in the refrigerator.
Of course it does.
Are you sure? He's heard of you.
Marty Kazoo, you know it could be someone I went to high school with. I thought I bought soap.
You did. You put it in the freezer.
Well, we want to keep it fresh. That's fresh enough.
He gave me tickets to his show.
Hey, how much do these cost? And why would you pay good money to go hear a comedian when you could stay here and listen to me for free?
Boom, boom.
Many people don't know this, but I'm quite a funny guy. In the army, I used to give Bravo Company cramps from laughing so hard. Or it could have been from the chili. Always check the expiration date on pinto beans, Louie.
Can we go on the show, please?
Oh, I don't think so, Louie. I don't want you exposed to comedians. They're cruel and heartless people.
Dad, please? The tickets were free.
Free? Come on, Ora, the price is right.
Oh, I know, Marty. You'll pay later. You boys go ahead. I'm not interested.
The doctor calls me on Monday and says, Marty, I got good news and I got bad news. The good news is you got 5 days to live. Bad news is I was supposed to tell you last Friday.
Hey, buddy, you stink.
Yeah. So the doctor tells me I'm sick. So I say, Doc, no offense, but I want a second opinion. So the doctor says, okay, you're sick and you're ugly too.
That's the worst joke I ever heard.
Who is this guy? Wouldn't you love to get inside his head? Empty! They can all go inside his head. There's room for everybody. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Suddenly, I knew what I wanted to be when I grew up.
I see London, I see France.
That's original. Geez, wouldn't you love to climb inside this guy's head? Hey, maybe we should all go. You know there's room.
Let's see, should we wear polka dot? Or maybe stripes? Hey, kid, you want to help me out here? This one or this?
Well, that one doesn't match at all. And that one's even worse.
Christ! So, how'd your mother like the show?
Well, the truth is my mom couldn't make it.
She wasn't there? She must have been crushed. Missing me and all? Ah.
Yeah, whatever. But the good news is I decided I want to be a comedian. I figured you could teach me.
Hey, wait a minute. You think comedy is something you can just pick up like that? Comedy is an art. It's an exact science. Is that water too cold? Let's say I help you out. Show you a few things. What's in it for me?
I can wash your car.
No car. Got a limo.
I could clean your house.
I'm in a hotel. Got maids.
Dinner. I could offer you a home-cooked meal.
This is getting kind of weird, kid. You cook?
No, but my mother does.
It's been years since I had Horace sweet potatoes. They were incredible. Creamy. She used to use a whole stick of butter.
These days, 2 sticks of butter. Big family.
Louie, you got a deal. Now that's comedy.
Hey, I heard you got some, competition, eh?
Yeah. Ora's old flame is back in town, huh?
Or doesn't have any old flames. I'm her old flame. I'm her new flame. I'm her towering inferno. Well, that's what she calls me anyway.
And what does she call Martin Kazoo?
Oh, they went to high school together. Big deal.
I don't know, Andy. You know what they say? A girl never forgets her first comedian.
Come on, Mom. Please. It's just for one meal.
I'm sorry, Louie, but the answer's still no.
Why not?
You know the rule. No comedians in the house.
I never heard of that rule.
It's a new rule.
Well, what if I become a comedian? You gonna kick me out?
Oh, Louie, don't be silly. You're not going to become a comedian.
I didn't wake you up, did I?
Aha! Love you forever. Hugs and kisses. It's true, it's all true.
All right, now look at him. Tell me what you see.
I don't know, some guy.
That's not just some guy. That's some guy wearing the world's ugliest toupee. Hey, nice hairpiece, buddy. What's the problem? Your dog too lazy to walk? Now that's comedy. Now watch this. Oh, what a beautiful baby.
Oh, thank you.
Which end is up? See, Louie, the key to comedy is this. You find someone's weak spot, and then you exploit it from now till forever. Now you take this guy, for example.
He's bald, right?
Bald? Hey, Chrome Dome, you want to point your skull somewhere else? You're blinding me. Never forget these 2 very important words, Louie. Hey, just kidding.
I went to every one of Kazoo's shows. Where? I had the best seat in the house.
Now, not only was this guy completely bald, but he was about 8 feet tall. So I says to him, hey, Stretch, what's the problem? Hair doesn't grow at that elevation? Not enough oxygen, eh?
And in school, I practiced everything he taught me.
Hey, guys, check out Craig Eric.
Who, me?
Hey, Craig, the airport just called. They want to borrow your shirt to help land planes.
Seriously? Come here, Louie, I'm gonna pound you.
Uh-oh. Just kidding. I'm telling you, Jeannie, making everyone laugh like that, it's the greatest feeling in the world.
Oh, yeah? Well, how about Craig Eric's fist? How did that feel?
I don't understand that at all.
Well, look, even thugs have feelings, and you hurt his.
But I said the magic words.
What, I'm sorry?
No, just kidding.
Well, if you're gonna do this for a living, Louie, you need to find some new magic words.
Yeah, that or learn how to run faster.
All right, Louie. Final exam time.
You sure I'm ready?
We'll see. Show me what you got. Do 30 seconds. Go.
Hey, lady, I think you missed a spot. Jeez, last time I saw a mouth like that, there was a hook in it.
Bullseye. Next.
Hey, pal, who's walking low? Your dog trained you to bring in the newspaper yet?
2 for 2. Bonus round. Go.
Hey, look, dumbbells lifting dumbbells. Amazing. They discovered Siamese twins are sharing a single brain cell.
That's better. Come on. Give me one winner now.
Nice cologne, guys. What is that? Essence of armpit?
There it is.
Go get him!
I'm just kidding.
Come back here!
Well, Louie, you come a long way, kid. You think you can come up with 5 minutes of material?
Are you serious?
You put together 5 solid minutes, and on Saturday night, I'll bring you out at the end of my act.
You kidding?
Final lesson, kid. When it comes to my act, I don't kid.
I don't believe it. I gotta get started. What?
Your mother.
Hey, same to you.
No, I mean your mother. You're part of the deal, remember? I'm still looking for my home-cooked dinner.
Oh, yeah, that. It's getting a little tricky, but every Thursday afternoon she goes grocery shopping.
And every Tuesday morning I floss my teeth. So what?
So let's just say you happen to be in the frozen food aisle at 5:30 tomorrow, and...
Oh, and I happen to run into her. We chat. One thing leads to another. Hey, I like the way you think, kid.
You know those combat flashbacks I get every now and then?
Oh, Wendy, you haven't had one of those in days.
You ever get flashbacks, huh?
Of course not. What would I be flashing back to?
Well, let's say you suddenly started getting flashbacks to, say, high school. Who'd be in them?
Well, what an odd question.
What can I say? I'm an odd guy. All right, so you're flashing back to high school. Maybe it's prom night. Who's there?
Well, I don't know. I guess the people I was close to.
I knew it. He's in her flashbacks.
Oh, that is big trouble.
Price check on aisle 3.
Hey, look at this. Frozen Brussels sprouts. 4 bags for $1.
Ooh, that's a good deal. Wait a second. When did you develop a taste for Brussels sprouts, Louie?
Ora Shyman? Is it really you?
I heard you were back in town.
Guess you two have a lot of catching up to do. See you later. I'll be over in Candy.
So, Martin, isn't this a fine coincidence?
You know, you never gave me an answer, Ora.
I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about.
Hey, a guy asked you to marry him. He deserves an answer.
I knew it.
I never gave you an answer because I'd already stopped talking to you. The answer should have been obvious. And just for your information, it's Ora Anderson.
Never doubted you for a second, dear.
You mean you could have married him? You could have been Mrs. Kazoo? I could have been Louie Kazoo!
I don't want to talk about it, Louie.
Come on, Mom. Why didn't you marry him?
All right, Louie. What I'm going to tell you doesn't leave this car. Back in high school, Martin and I were going steady. That is, until the night of the senior talent show.
Hey, thank you, ladies and gents. I love you guys. Hey, let me tell you about my girlfriend. She's an angel. I mean, a real angel. I mean, she hops at me all the time. Martin, I'm hungry. Martin, you never take me anywhere. My girlfriend's always telling me, Martin, you never apologize. Not once. You never, ever apologize. So I tell her, all right, how's this? I'm sorry I ever met you.
And after that night, I stopped speaking to Martin.
Well, why? He was just kidding.
That's exactly what he said.
Hey, thank you, ladies and gents. So the parrot says, I know what I'm in here for, but what did the turkey do? Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I love Cedar Knolls. But I gotta say this about your town. You people sure know how to eat. I mean, I've never seen fatter kids anywhere else in the world. What are you feeding these kids, lard? I mean, these kids are so fat, I hear the state is gonna give a couple of them their own zip code. You go to an all-you-can-eat buffet with these kids, and you gotta be careful you don't lose a hand. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Now I've got a very special guest for this evening. One of Cedar Knolls' own homegrown comedians. Making his debut performance, please give a warm welcome to Louie Anderson. To Louie Anderson. Very unprofessional, kid. You don't get to Vegas by skipping performances. And what are you so upset about anyway?
How could you do those jokes?
What jokes?
The fat jokes.
Oh, that's what's been bothering you. Come on, they weren't aimed at you. That's the business, kid. You can't take this stuff so personally. I mean, they were jokes, that's all.
You're just kidding?
Of course.
Well, I'm not. Have a good life.
Hey, Louie. How about a ride, huh? So tell me, funny boy, how'd you like the world of professional comedy?
I hate it. I'm retiring.
Don't do it. That'd be a big mistake. You're a funny kid.
You mean funny goofy or funny ha-ha?
I mean funny ha-ha. No, I'll go one better. You're funny ha-ha-ha.
What's all this?
Your father called me from the theater, told me about your debut.
There was no debut.
That's what he told me. So, I was thinking you could have your debut right here. Good idea?
Well, what about your rule? You know, no comedians in the house?
I decided the rule needs to be revised. Now it all just depends on the comedian.
I don't know. I'm not like Mr. Kazoo.
That's right, you're not.
I don't think I could spend my life insulting people for a living.
Then don't insult. Find your own voice, Louie.
Well, where do I find that?
Oh, Louie, look around.
All right, who took my cheesecake? You kids are worse than the government. I swear, it's like living with 11 junior IRS agents under one roof.
Well, here goes nothing. Hi, my name is Louie Anderson. I have 5 brothers and 5 sisters in my family. 11 kids. Yeah, some of them starved.
Little private showcase, huh?
Younger brothers are the best. They're so easy to tease. You just get up in the morning, go down to breakfast, look across the table, and do this. You do that long enough, you'll hear this every time. Mom, Louie's looking at me again. Oh, is that bothering you? What, is it against the law to look at people now? Look at Mom. Does this bother you?
What's going on? It's Louie.
Hey,
This is gonna be
my sister. I love my sisters. All 5 of them. Best thing about sisters is they can get away with anything by just going, Dad, I lost my homework. And Dad says, that's okay, honey. Dad, I scratched your car. No problem, honey. Dad, I robbed a bank. That's okay, sweet cakes. Was Louie around there? Moms are great, aren't they? My mom collects stuff. Up in the attic right now, there's a box full of toasters she picked up at garage sales. I said, Mom, why don't you throw those out? She said, your father could always fix those toasters, Louie. Yeah, right. Remember the time Dad fixed the TV? We had to watch Bonanza with our heads tilted. Hey, Dad, is Hoss thinner? Yeah, my dad can fix anything, especially if it already works. One day his Rambler didn't start, so he tore the engine apart. And later, found out it ran out of gas. But hey, love my dad anyway.